Hey everyone, that's a tough speech to follow right there, Brian. Holy. Well, I'd just like to say it's nice seeing all the parents that could be here. My parents couldn't come; they had prior commitments. My sister's getting married this summer, and it's her wedding shower, so they wanted to be here more than anything in the world, but they just couldn't make it. So first off, I'd just like to share my appreciation to my parents. My dad, Darwin, my mom, Donna, I owe everything to them. All my hockey, my whole life, it's been around them. We're a big hockey family. My brother played college in Canada, and my sister played until she was about 19 years old. I think she still plays, but they drove me around all over Canada, and I'm so grateful for them, and I really wish I could be here with me tonight, but my sister has priority tonight, I guess, so that's okay. I'd just like to thank the coaches first off. Coach Rock, it's been a fast 4 years, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate everything you've done for me over 4 years. Allowing me to come here and play for the Lakers has been a dream come true. I've had so much fun here and met so many great people. I owe everything to you and your assistants, but I really can't thank you enough. And then the assistants, Coach C, you're just a great guy. Bottom line, everyone that knows you, has got a lot of you. It's just you're so positive and so easy to talk to. It's just you're a great addition to the team. And my only regret's not beating you in racquetball this year. I thought this was my year. I knew it. Coach Richie, same thing. You're a great guy. There's no way you cheated off Matt Cow when you graduated. There's absolutely no way that's possible. I don't buy it for 1 second. Sorry, Big G, but that's the truth. As far as trainers, I'm not sure if Rick Mick's here tonight, but he worked with us for 3 years, and for me for 3 years, and he was just a great guy, and he always had a smile on his face, and it's just happy to be around the rink and happy to be around the guys. And then Scott McClay this year is just same kind of guy, just easygoing and loves what he does and loves the game, and makes it a treat to be around those guys. And then the students, Eddie and Corey, completely different personalities, but just two great guys in general. These guys, I can't say enough about these guys. Fridays and Saturdays, they're at the rink from 8 a.m. to midnight, and no one thanks them, and we just show up at the rink and play hockey and leave, and they're at the rink the whole time looking after our equipment, and you can't say enough about those two. So thanks a lot, guys. And then Shummy, took him 4 years to get off his wall and take the boys out, but he finally did on Tuesday, and it was an okay time. Like I said, it was Tuesday, and I'm still hurting. I try to keep up with him, and he's a tough guy to keep up with. And then we got Gil and Margie. Gil, every single game he showed up, and it was game time when he came into the dressing room and said, "Ringy dingy, boys." Everyone knew what that meant. And then we have Stan and Jenny Bedell. Funny story about this it was a Sunday after a sweep at home, and Stan and Jenny came over with some banana bars to our house at about 10 a.m. And the house was an absolute mess because it just swept. We were celebrating that night. That was the only time I think we celebrated that semester. But the tables were absolutely littered. It looked like a bar in there. But she came in, and she was still a sweetheart, and dropped off the food and walked away. So yeah, again, thank you for everything. There's so many great people in this city that I've got to get to know, and I'd like to start off with Kevin Pam Cooper. I'm not sure if they're here. Oh, Pam, it's nice to see you, Pam. Over the 4 years, they've opened up their door to us. It's just like being at home. I had no problem going in the fridge and helping myself. And I don't know if I was allowed to or not, but I appreciate it. Opening up your home to us on Super Bowl, or letting us go down to Boyne and stay at your cabin. Everything you guys have done for us, I really appreciate it. And then we have Dr. Pete and Dr. H. Same thing. I don't know how many meals I had at your house, but everyone was appreciated, and everything you've done for me too. my parents feel the same way, and you know, they're very happy for everything you've done for us, so thanks a lot. And let's see, Jim and Sandy Molaski. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but same thing. You know, after every single game, I came out of the dressing room. If it wasn't for Dr. Peter, Dr. Rach, or you two standing inside the dressing room, win or lose, you know, if I was happy or sad, you guys are always there to, you know, say something positive, encouraging. So, you know, thanks a lot, you guys. And then Dr. O'Connor and his wife. I had the pleasure of going to a couple meals at your house, and another funny story about this. First meal I had at their house, Rick and Will. I couldn't believe it. They're volunteering to get their nails painted. Their hands. Their little daughters painted up their hands. You know, I didn't. I stayed out. I was the man in that one. But I think they still have some discriminating pictures of Rick and Will dressed up like little girls. It's hilarious. Yeah. Whatever he says next doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You know, then of course all the blue liners. I mean, you can't say enough about the blue liners. Everything they give to the hockey program. I mean, I don't know exactly what they all do, but I know it's just about everything. So, you know, as the Letter Group, they also had us over for their house. I think me and Menardo and a couple other guys, and you know, he gave us a great meal and watched football, and you know, again, it just made us feel like we were at home, and it made the transition from being so far away from home so easy. So, thank you, and to all the blue liners. Jim Howie. Just another guy who does lots and gets a little recognition, so I'd really like to thank you. I'm not sure where you are. And Mr. Crawford as well. Being on the radio for the past 4 years, you know, I'm from a small town of Elkhorn with 500 people, but every Friday and Saturday, my parents, all my family, my grandparents, they all come over and listen by the radio to listen to Bill Crawford talk about the Laker hockey, and you know, it's been their form of entertainment for the past 4 years, so I'm not sure what they're going to do next year, but thanks for everything, Mr. Crawford. Then faculty, like Coach said, it's pretty hard to play at this level and successfully complete school without the help of the faculty. I probably forgot a lot of professors that helped me along the way, but I just wanted to thank a few that were close to me and personally helped me. Professor Zinzer, you were my advisor for a bit, then you got swamped, so I switched to Phillips for some reason. I have no idea why, but Professor Zinzer did a lot for me. I just wanted to thank you for all the classes and all the help you did picking our classes. Dr. Urkel, I don't think he's here, but he was my initial advisor, and you know, just a great professor. Loved what he did and made learning easy. And then Professor Phillips, I don't think she's here, but she's my current advisor and you know, just did lots for me. Dr. Saluja, you know, I hear it every year. His classes suck, but you gotta take them. You gotta take your D and move on. You know, I'd be beating Rick Schofield out for the Scholar Athlete if it wasn't for Dr. Saluja, but you know, but I guess Schofield has to take him too, so I guess it's fair. And then Dr. Wilhelms, I had the pleasure of being in his class. I think this is the first time this semester. Great guy, he's just extremely passionate about what he does. And finally, Professor Root, you know, he doesn't get enough credit, but your classes are pretty hard too. You know, and then I'd just like to talk a little bit about all the seniors. You know, it's been a quick 4 years, and I got to know you guys all pretty close. You know, living with Beamer and Cowie my first year, that in Brady, that was an experience unto itself. If I could write a book, I'd be a millionaire. So I just wanted to wish everyone luck. You know, Scully just signed with the Ducks and, you know, got a big contract. Hasn't took the boys out yet, but, you know, maybe tonight's the night. Cross the fingers. So, you know Scully's going to do good in his future, and Will, you know, he's going to be in the Marlies next year, and, you know, maybe Scully will fight you, Bill, next year. I doubt it, though. You're tough, Bill. You're tough. Yeah, and then, you know, we got Hobbs and Ayers over there. They're going to be in Idaho next year, and, you know, they're going to do good things, and Beamer's got a couple camps, and, you know, he'll end up somewhere, and, you know, Cowie, you know, Cowie's Cowie. That's all I got to say about Cowie. So as far as for the rest of the guys go, you know, a great group of guys, and I'm sure they're going to have great things come their way next year in the near future. You know, Freddie's got his hands full with those freshmen, but I think he'll have to get a little help from some of the other guys. But, you know, that's all I have to say. I just wish everyone the best, and I'm extremely grateful for everything the program in this university's done for me over the 4 years. And I guess that's it. Thanks a lot, everybody.